It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Taking a look at Boston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Got that one up quick.
Boy, from three-point range, Holiday can really be effective now. He's worked on that part of his game over the years and forces the defense as a result to have to come out and guard him at times.
Wasted no time on that one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to McDaniels. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Back to Conley. Rebound by the Celtics.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Yep, it counts.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley against Holiday. Conley gets the bucket.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Great open look there.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And here's Edwards. After Jayson Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Edwards kicks to Randle. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And you watch Jayson Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Edwards finds Conley and counted from 19 feet away. That's 7 points for Mike Conley.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Holiday, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And he knocks down the first one.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Six on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Rebound by the Celtics. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. The break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Conley, and Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. Boy, he's doing everything he can. At this point, the rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Holiday with the three. Offensive rebound. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Conley with a wide open look. Knocks down the three ball. Conley's got 12 points in the game.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Holiday with the three. Again, Holiday missing. Timberwolves trail by 10. Puts it up from 15. Conley's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. The three, and Drew Holiday with the three. He's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Randle following the three from Drew Holiday.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Brown against McDaniel. Here's Tatum. Julius Randle with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Conley against White. Conley getting it done. What a move that time.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota, trailing by 13. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Out there on the corner of your right drive. Who wants a pizza? Make some noise!
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Pass to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Six to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Celtics leading by 13. It's Brown with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Tatum looking around. Count that one. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Timberwolves trail by 19. Outside Conley. Has to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. To end the run. Look out!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Nice open look, but it's no good. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And Holiday, here we go. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Right side, Conley. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And Conley, such a high IQ. When the mid-range opens up like that, he goes right up without hesitation.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Randle, a screen on Holiday. And that's good. Michael Conley for 3. Conley's got 21 in the game. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. 16-point lead. They're coming off that win. Oh, and there he puts it down!
What a
Oh, my goodness.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
DiVincenzo against White. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. White's got his second bucket of the night. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Boston.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle. He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now here's Conley. White with the defensive effort. Right side, Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Porzingis inside. Gobert on him. Counted. 6 points for Porzingis.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Gobert. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Edwards from outside the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Brown. And easy 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 14.
Working to get the high percentage bucket. Nicely done that time by Brown.
Timberwolves shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Hits the jumper in space. 6 points for him.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Here's Holiday. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Conley, the pass to Randle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Just an attacker is Randle. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Both free throws good from Randle. Celtics leading by 22. Here's Pritchard. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Randle from outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. On the wing, Ingles. Off with the layup. Outside Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Boston on top, running away with this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. McDaniels is out there with Reed. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Celtics. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Here's Pritchard. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still scoreless. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. They get a hand on it and stolen by Tatum. Here's Shireman. Launches a 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now the Timberwolves with it. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Got a piece of it. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Drills it from outside. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Austin with the ball. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Timberwolves regulation.
the switch here. Springer's checked in. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Fifth, the Timberwolves.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
So it's the Celtics now. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Julius Randle.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And here is DiVincenzo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pritchard, it's deflected. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Now, DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jayson Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. To the middle, here's Ingles, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. And the basket is good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota.
Robert Dillingham.
On defense, Boston, and it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Springer can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Dillingham. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Springer. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Springer's got his first bucket of the night.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And here is DiVincenzo. sinks the three-pointer.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. And not give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Here's Hauser. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis, and he gets the bucket. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Dillingham with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Celtics with possession here. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And they recover it. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Horford, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That one goes. Count it.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 8, and the shot goes in. Pritchard's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Now Dillingham. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Horford against Reed. Count it. Horford's got his second bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Good on the three-point shot.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
This, your Timberwolves dancer.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Boston. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Minnesota. Right now they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
Well, I think for Minnesota,
They're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Holiday. And they pick up 2. Holiday's got 19 points.
packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here he goes. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. Edwards got 8.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Here's Cornette. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves really have a tough one to go here. It's Edwards on the wing. White covering. Edwards no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. White finds Holiday. Over Conley. The shot by Holiday, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Randle with a screen for Edwards. That's to Randle. And that one, good.
Boy, down low, Randle can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Cornette. Gobert with the block. Now here is Conley. He's got 21. Here's Gobert. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Boston leading by 19. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well. Well, I just love the quiet confidence that Holiday plays with, particularly as it relates to his ability to score. He's just flat out taking over right now.
Now here's Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Edwards. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's White. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Outside Conley. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 24.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Not many can turn on the after boosters like Drew Holiday.
1:27 left to play in the first half. Conley kicks to Edwards. Here's Randle. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston leading by 22. Holiday gets the bucket. 25 points in the game.
You know, the athleticism of Holiday and his size ensures that even inside, he's an effective scorer.
Edwards passes to McDaniels.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And he dunks it down.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
Brown jams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Conley scanning the floor. Has to Gobert. Conley up top, guarded by Holiday. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Boy, I can't get enough of that, guys. I mean, he is a true rim wrecker.
Gobert dishes to Conley. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 26.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And here's Edwards. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Holiday has been on display for the Celtics. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. Back right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And during that first half of play, these 2 leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, these 2 are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Boston shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
Man! The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Conley with it. Gobert with a screen for Conley. For the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Tatum. Here's Holiday. Porzingis trying to get free. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 28 points for the game.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Conley kicks to Randle. Pass to Edwards. High post shot. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Here's Tatum. The shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Boston's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And it's Brown missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. It's Randle with the drive, and Randle throws it down.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randle's most dangerous.
Celtics leading by 23. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Randle passes to Gobert. He takes it in, and Gobert throws it down.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Conley, 28 points for him. And finished up by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Celtics leading by 22. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Conley, the pass to Randle. The tray. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Edwards fires from way outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. For Minnesota, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Conley dishes to Randle. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
White that time, feeling the separation, was able to shoot that shot with rhythm.
Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Pass to Randle. Jayson Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Minnesota calls timeout. He's checked in for the Celtics. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Holiday. Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Pass to McDaniels. Now Randle, guarded by Tatum. And Randle throws it down.
Ooh, put a little action
extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Inside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
And Holiday, here we go. And he makes good on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Holiday. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. It's DiVincenzo, top of the key. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And the dunk by Tatum.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Tatum against Randle. And Randle throws it down.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
To the left side wing. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 12.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on the show on that drive.
Releases. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Now, Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Randle passes to DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Minnesota. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Took him no time at all on that one. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Randle, and again it's Minnesota.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randle working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
It's Brown on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let me hear it. All our fans, get on your feet and make some noise for Jayson.
fourth in for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Al Horford is checked in for Boston. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Pritchard. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Driving inside. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
Horford finds Tatum. Horford against Reed. He gets that one. 6 points for Al Horford.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
The three for DiVincenzo. Al Horford with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Pritchard. Horford trying to free himself up. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 14 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's the three. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got his third bucket of the night.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
From about 16, Tatum's shot is off. Minnesota shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Here's Randle. Pass to Alexander Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 5 assists in the game.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Horford against Reed. The 19-foot shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 8 points for him.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Randle outside. From deep three-point land. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle.
And now look at Jayson Tatum. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Holiday attacking. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's an example of the speed and strength of Holiday. Fully on display there. He's so good at scoring on the drive and playing through physical defense.
DiVincenzo passes to Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Pritchard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Pritchard's got 16 points.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Alexander Walker. Ingles with a screen on Holiday. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's DiVincenzo. Some solid defense from Brown.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Holiday throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Tatum. 3 seconds left. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Miller, also Naz Reid out there, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Alexander-Walker. Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's the 3. No good that time. Boston shooting the ball with incredible accuracy, 68% so far. Here's Pritchard. Unloads. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Miller with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Cornette can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Here's Shannon. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Now here's DiVincenzo. His three-pointer's off the mark. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. DiVincenzo's got 22 points.
Well, DiVincenzo knows how to create for himself, finds an opening and quickly takes advantage.
Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Shannon. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Walsh. Hits from the high post. Walsh has got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And here is DiVincenzo. Up top, Reed. Miller outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Cornette. Miller grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
It's stolen. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Pritchard. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Shannon. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And it goes down 2 points. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, you cannot dismiss Horford's mid-range game. I mean, he's more than happy to rise up and splash those mid-range jumpers.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
DiVincenzo with it. And that one is hammered home.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Your Timberwolves representative. Make some noise.
Here's Shireman, defended by DiVincenzo. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. And that one, good. Conley's got 30 points.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Here's Pritchard, over by Conley. No good off the back of the rim. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. DiVincenzo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Timberwolves. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves dancers.
Daniels, he's just in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Make some noise.
Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Fires for three. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
So it's the Celtics now. Pritchard passes to Cornette. Power down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Randle with a screen for Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he goes big with the tongue right over Al Horford.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Minnesota's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Randle. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they're off to Oklahoma City to face off with the Thunder. Here's Conley. Pass to Randle. Horford gets a hand on it.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Here's Shireman. Makes it off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Timberwolves shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 33 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Horford. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Randle outside. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Free throw line jump shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 19 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Shireman. Here's Horford. Tries again. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And that one misses. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
The Celtics shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Tatum. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. He
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Tatum. Minnesota with the rebound. Randle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here is Edwards. Shot on the wing. Edwards with another miss. Boston shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Pass to Shireman. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. And the Celtics with possession here. Tries it from 19, and that's good for 2. Now here's Conley. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And through consistent adjustments in this season series, they're going to come away with another victory here tonight, completing a 3-0 sweep for the year against Minnesota.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jrue Holiday.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody can do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Leave somebody open on Conley's team at your own peril, because he's going to make you pay for that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 21. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jrue Holiday.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Keita, defended by Gobert. And Keita gets it to go.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the triple. Tillman grabs the miss. Here's Keita. Over Conley. Julius Randle with the rebound. And And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Drew Holiday.